This is the homework help video for worksheet H8-5. There aren't really any problem numbers, but all of the problems are just practice problems over what we did in class. The directions state for each pair of numbers below, find a quadratic equation that has these numbers as solutions. You'll see some of these will be real numbers, some of them will be complex numbers. I'm going to focus on problem A in this video. It tells us that the roots are 2 and -8. So I'm going to just demonstrate two different methods for probably each of these problems in each of the videos. So for the first method, right, I'll just call this method number 1. This is the one where we just turn into factors. And multiply. This is probably the one that you're most familiar with. We take our x equals 2 and x equals -8. We set them equal to 0, so we'd subtract 2 from each side. I'd add 8 to each side. Then I would take my x minus 2 times my quantity of x plus 8. And when I multiply those together, I will get x squared plus 6x minus 16 is equal to 0. And if you want to write them as like the function, you can do that too. You could say y equals x squared plus 6x minus 16. So that is one method of doing it. Now you can also do the sums and products method with this one, right? So let's take a look at that. So we'll call this one sums and products. So the sum of 2 plus -8 is going to be -6. And the product of 2 times -8 is -16. So remember, we will take it and we'll put it into our form, y equals, we'll have an x squared, and then we're going to look for the opposite of our middle term, right? The opposite of our middle term is going to come from the sum. So we're looking at, instead of -6x, this would be a plus 6x, and then we will take the product and put it on the end, so minus 16. And you see we have the exact same equation listed from the first method.